New face. I am about to clean the annex, and I know that Anna normally does it. Anna normally does do these videos, but she asked to clean it, and she asked for me to record something. Well, normally I just record the like walkthrough and show you guys how it looks like or what it looks like. But now I figured I might as well say something. I am a bit croaky. I've got my sexy bedroom voice because I have been a bit ill, but it is on the up and up. So I'm going to walk you guys through what is going on, how the guests left it. We had 2 Airbnb guests with a dog. And to be honest, looking around, initial thought is that it's actually pretty good. A couple of small bits that might need a bit more attention, but there's not many dog hair around. There's not much dog hair around. English. Anyway, I'm going to walk you through it and I'll get cleaning. All right, so first room, to be fair, is actually pretty good. Although obviously always have to do the bed. But yeah, no dog hair on the floor. It looks pretty good. No weird stains on the mirror. And then the second bedroom, they did use both bedrooms. I think it was a dad and a son. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. No, again, nothing substantial, nothing to completely lose our minds over. And yeah, I'm really surprised about the number of dog hair. Normally, especially the kind of dog they had like a Labrador cross with something. Ooh, that light is flickering and it's annoying. Let me turn that off. That's better. Anyway, so normally these dogs do leave quite a lot of hair, but yeah, this is pretty good. Let's see if they emptied the bin. They did. Good job. It's always nice. They did use some of the stuff in the fridge, but not much. They also brought extra milk. I'm guessing they like low fat. Did eat probably about half of the bread. That's actually good. I've never actually seen that, which is cool. I like it when people actually use this stuff. And then the bathroom, probably gonna flicker. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So it's gonna be a bit dark. There's me again. Yeah, clean. No unnecessary skid marks. Nothing you guys don't want to see. The mat is extremely wet. And then the living room is, again, pretty good. Nothing crazy. There's maybe a little bit of mud on that chair there, but yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing to write home about or make a video about. All right, so I'm gonna get to work here. Start cleaning. I'm gonna start with this bed. I've got a little bit of a system. It's just how I do it. I normally take all of the bed stuff off, put it away, and then I'll do one bedroom at a time. So I'm gonna get going with that. I will do a time lapse. Oh my goodness, my English. I'm not actually English, I'm South African originally. So, is this shelf new? Tell me in the comments. Is the shelf new? I mean, it wouldn't be because I would have had to put it up. But I honestly cannot remember ever seeing that shelf. Anyway, let's do it.
Hello, it's Anna here. I thought I'd chime in while he's doing the time lapses and see how he's getting on. He's doing a fab job. I wouldn't expect anything less. All those years in the military have certainly paid off for all the polishing and cleaning. You can definitely see he does a great job. But like I say, I wouldn't expect anything less from him. I think our system, the way we do things, is pretty similar. I will say that I tackle each room at a time. So I would do this first bedroom, strip it, then I would add the new sheets, do the towels, and then just make sure it all looks fine and then go to the next room. I will then wipe down and do the mirrors in each room at the very, very end. It's like my final walkthrough to check everything's okay. I will say that we fold the towels differently. He'll talk about that in a minute, but I fold them a different way and I like my way. It's quicker, it looks the same, but if he wants to fold his towels this way, that's absolutely fine. I just like them the way that I do it. And then in the kitchen, he, as you see later on, he talked about how he will go back and forth to get the cleaning product he needs. I like to have my little caddy with me so that if I'm cleaning one thing and I need a different product, it's right there and I can do that. But each to their own, we're all different. We all clean in different ways, but he always does a great job, so I don't really care which way he does it. But I'll let him crack on and do the next bit, and then I will chime in when we get to the bathroom and see how he's getting on.
So the 2 bedrooms done and the kitchen, not living room, now done. I'll show you, I'll walk you through it basically. So what you might have noticed if you, I don't know, if you've got incredibly fast eyes, you would see, oh yeah, that I roll down the towels, or I roll the towels, slightly differently, fold the towels. Because 2 things. One, I have OCD, so I don't like the towels being different sizes, and I don't like the spacing between them, etc., being different. So I try my best to make it as close to each other as possible. And then 2, it allows me just a second eye on whether there's any fluff from the dryer, etc., on there. So just another pair of eyes just to go through it. Then once I've done with all of the bedding, I basically turn on the lights and then I leave the rooms. All of that's done. The only thing I still need to do is do the mirrors. I do that one sweep through the entire place, all of the mirrors in one go. And I think one thing different from me and Anna is I keep the cleaning stuff in the main house. So I move to and fro. That way I go and pick up a piece of equipment or a piece of a cleaning item, like a spray or a wipe, or usually multiple. And then I focus on just that one thing, and I do that one thing. So like, I just get the kitchen piece, right? So now I know I'm just in the kitchen. I'm not, because I have a bit of ADHD, I get distracted. So if I come in here and I see the basket with all the stuff in, and I go from the kitchen, wiping the counters, spraying the counters, and I go to put down the counter, I'll see a spray of, I don't know, like a bathroom spray, and I'll go, ooh, okay, let's do the spraying quickly. And that way it just wastes a lot of time. So I do that to keep myself focused. I also double check all of the cutlery, all of the cups. I had to rewash 2 cups. I don't know if they washed it or not. I mean, they definitely did, to be fair, but just not good enough. So I rewash all of that, did the bin, yeah, buff all the handles. I clean the oven and the microwave pretty much every time. Even if it doesn't need to, I just give it a wipe out on the inside. Same with the fridge. So just because there's like water accumulating, right? So I do that. And then, yeah, just got to do the bathroom. That one. This is hard, that one. And then I'll do the living room. Yeah, I'll talk you through it as I go along.
Okay, onto the bathroom. I think we tackle the bathroom the same way. We'll wipe around. I like to then wash off the shower area and the screen, and then just let that just dry like a little bit, and then I will wipe it down with a paper towel and then buff off the taps with an actual sort of cloth. But yeah, we do this the same way. I think as long as you get the same finish and it's clean, it doesn't really matter. It always looks the same way as I would do it at the end, so I'm happy with that. Again, he's folding the towel in a bit of a weird way, but that's how he likes to do it. I don't mind. As long as it looks neat and clean and professional, then I am happy. But great job, Leon. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I don't know if Anna ever explains this amount of stuff, but so I've done everything, and as you would have most likely seen, I do a wipe off of everything. I spray it, I wipe it off just with a general cloth, then I dry it, and then I start doing the buffing and the actual, glass clean. And this glass is clean. I don't know if that, you can't really see that. And then I buff everything, so everything is really shiny. Even these, so they are like a mirror pretty much. And so now once I've done the bathroom, which I have now done, I normally at this point, because I'm pretty much done with most of the sprays, I take everything out and I'll take the glass spray now and I'll start cleaning the mirrors. I'll also, in that instance, so we've got a mirror there, we've got this table there. This is difficult, I'm not used to this, so apologies. I've got another mirror, if I can do this, or 2 mirrors there. 1, 2. And then the last mirror is there. So now is the time where I go through all of that, clean it one sweep, as in spray everything, then go back and I'll clean it again. Now, the way I do it, this is the way I learned in the military, is I use this. Most people use other cloths and stuff. I like using like paper towels or even toilet paper, but essentially you wanna spray it, then you wanna wipe it, and you wanna end up with a dry paper towel on a dry piece of glass or mirror. And that's when you're kind of buffing it as you're going on as well. So it works really, really well. I'll show you guys after. I do see though, I have a limited percentage of battery left. So this is probably the last time, maybe second to last time you hear me talk. I don't know if Anna's gonna use this. We'll see. 2 things left to do. Well, let me catch you up first. Firstly, done all the mirrors. I didn't record that because, to be honest, it happens quite quick and it's a bit of an annoyance moving the camera around and getting the shot and all of that stuff for that. So I didn't think it's worth it. And also, if you've watched this channel, you've seen at least Anna clean the mirror, and most likely have seen other people clean mirrors. So, you know, it is pretty clean. But it is clean. Anyway, and then the hoovered, all of it's good. I always test the TV as well. So the TV is working just to make sure, because in the past, we've had situations where people say, oh, the TV doesn't work. And then I have to come in here and figure and have a look. And usually it does work. They just don't know how to do it. So this time I know it works. So tonight when people rock up, I can just, if they have problems, I could just go, oh, that flickering is annoying. That's not what I'll tell them, but you know, I can go, no, it does work. You just have to do X, Y, and Z. So the 2 things I have to do is I have to mop. And then basically how I do it is I put the mat on there and then I mop and then I give it about half an hour. Then I come in here with socks, because who likes wet feet? I guess some people do. But then I put the mat down and then I have to take the bins out. Those are the 2 things. Now I know some of you have probably been thinking, where's Anna? Why isn't she doing this? Why is this idiot with a grumpy voice doing it? Our daughter, does gymnastics on Saturdays. So normally I take her, but it's kind of nice to let Anna experience that. So she's taking her, and then there's a birthday party as well that Anna wanted to go to as well. So I figured I'll give her a bit of a break, and yeah, cleaning. And I also know some of you guys, I'm sorry, I'm walking around, I can't stand still and talk, it's weird. Some of you probably wondering, why didn't we get to see the hoovering? You're gonna have to go to my Only Cleaning account for that, so links in bio. Kidding, obviously. But that is gonna be it for this, if Anna ever uses this. But that's it for me. The battery is very flat, my voice is hurting. So I'm gonna get mopping, I'm gonna do the bins, and then usually about 15-20 minutes after I've done the bins, I come in and I'll do the mat. And then I'm done. That was 2.5 hours until now, but obviously I record, which I haven't done before. It takes a lot more time. I normally finish at about hour, 45 minutes, but I rush. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe and do the thing.